The honourable member from Leeds, Grenville, Thousand Island, Vido Lakes.
Oh, maybe it was on.
Mr. Speaker, in the past, the chair has found that words that are used in this place that can be seen to incite violence have been deemed to be unparliamentary. Now, I want to provide context to you, Chair, and there was a protest that took place at the home of the Minister of Justice and Attorney General. And when that occurred, I said, protest government buildings and MP offices, absolutely, but the intended target of this demonstration is a family home. This time they stayed outside, but we shouldn't wait until masked thugs are emboldened. This scene is not acceptable. Mr. Speaker, it is never acceptable for people to attend the family homes, the residences of members of Parliament, where their spouses, partners, and children live. And today, during question period, the government House Leader used language that could be seen to incite this type of activity, specifically targeting the Leader of the Opposition. Speaker, I would ask that you counsel the government House Leader to withdraw her comments, to apologize, and to condemn the protest that occurred at the home of the Leader of the Opposition, where his wife and children are. Thank you.
I see that the order. I see that the Honourable Minister, Honourable Leader of the Government in the House of Commons is rising on her feet on the same point of order. The Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And you know, I actually welcome those comments from the member opposite because, as I said in the second response, I agree with the Conservatives that members of Parliament's homes should not be protested. And I said all Canadians' homes should not be protested. And so I'm glad that we have found agreement in this place because I think we can all agree that no one should have.
I hate to interrupt the honourable member, but I'm going to ask the honourable members from Mackenzie Peace River, please, not to take the floor. A member raised a point of order. Another member was responding. It is important that we hear what the honourable member says. I don't know if the government House Leader has anything to finish before I stood up. I cannot see her. Does the honourable minister have anything else to add before I cut her off? Thank you. I thank members on this point, and I will review this matter. The honourable.
It's unsurprising, Mr. Speaker, because it's from the same party whose leader was delivering donuts to people out here who were protesting, and yet this morning had protesters removed by police from his home, Mr. Speaker. The guy who cares about freedom of speech certainly doesn't like it when people oppose his views. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The honourable member from Foothills.
Mr. Speaker, it's not good when protesters go to anyone's house, not just the Leader of the Opposition.
Order. I'm going to ask the honourable member from Foothills to start again. The honourable member.
At a time when 2 million Canadians are forced to a food bank in a single month, when food inflation in Canada is 36% higher than it is in the United States, and a quarter of Canadians are going, 25% of children are going to school hungry, the House Leader of the Liberal government is making this a partisan thing about protesters at the Leader's house, when they should be disgusted that protesters are going to any house of any member of Parliament. I would hope she'll stand up and apologize for those comments.
Colleagues, the honourable Leader of the Government in the House of Commons.
Mr. Speaker, I'm actually really glad to hear that from my honourable colleague, because no protester should be in front of anyone's house, except when the convoy was here, they cheered them on in front of so many residents in Ottawa.
Exactly,
and
in my residence.
They cheered on
My residence.
who prevented them from going to the